Collective. How are you guys today? Evie and I are doing good. Thank you all for being here and for spending your time with us. We love you and appreciate you so much. So we've got some cards pulled. We're going to tap into this message and see what comes out here. Okay. So we've got a false narrative that's going on. Someone's lying about some stuff here. Okay. And it's clarified by false. So there's half-truths, false information, a false statement could have been made, false information going on here. There's lies. A lot of lies. We've got the month of September. Okay. So something could be significant about September. We have the caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay, so something pivotal could happen in September. Someone could be a leader. Okay. God is protecting you. Protect your chakras. Okay. We have shame. Someone's disgusted with someone. You feel self-conscious because you feel bad about yourself. Do you find yourself feeling unworthy or flawed, regardless of positive feedback? Have you recently experienced a situation or event that has left you feeling deeply embarrassed or exposed? Are there specific triggers or reminders that consistently evoke feelings of inadequacy or humiliation? Okay. So someone could be lying on you and could have been in some kind of a leader position or role here. Okay. God's protecting you. Things are going to change. A change is coming. Things are going to get better. We have fear and cleanse. So if you're feeling any fear, be sure that you're cleansing that from your energy, because fear is the lowest vibrational frequency that you can be in, and it's going to definitely block what needs to come towards you. Okay. Could be fearing some changes that are going on here, fearing the lies or information that someone could be saying or spreading about you in some way. Okay. We've got dynamite with Leo energy. Being in suspense. Someone's trying to destroy someone or something. There's a catalyst for a change. There could have been a really nasty explosive event or breakup. Someone has a short fuse. Something all of a sudden happened and it was unexpected. It was like fast. Someone was really excited and passionate about destroying someone. Kitty poop, come here, kitty. She just jumped off the couch. She's going in the bedroom with her daddy. So someone wants control. Okay, you're taking back your power, releasing someone who's very controlling out of your life and out of your energy. Okay, trying to have control over a situation by lying and giving false information. We've got deception and envy. Okay, so someone's very deceptive. There's jealousy, there's envy going on. Yeah, we've got control twice. I just realized that. So someone wants to take the lead and take control over something. Something was being forced. It's really tense. There's a power struggle. Being at odds with someone that's very controlling. This person stabbed you in the back. Okay. It was heartbreaking pain. There's a lot of deception. A shocking attack happened and then a separation. Definitely could have occurred here. Okay. We've got deceit. There's lies and deception. Someone's a fraud. They're just a false person. Okay. And with forgery on this false information, someone could have even forged someone's name. Could be lying about a date of something. There could have actually been fraud committed here. Honesty is the bridge to authentic connections. We have an imposter. I'm not who you think I am. So someone's very deceitful here in this energy. Okay. They're an imposter. And you don't want anything to do with this deceptive energy here. We've got divine masculine or divine feminine. Okay, so just how it resonates. Someone could be lying on you, divine masculine. We have abandonment in reverse. So, you know, having abandonment wounds or issues that are triggered right now. Someone could have walked out, or you could have walked out, and it wasn't necessarily that you abandoned someone, but you may have had to walk away from some kind of a nasty situation here where someone's lying on you. Okay, God's protecting you. This could have been scary. Okay. We have the rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Okay, and things won't not always be this way. A change is coming. The most difficult part is done right now. Okay. We have an ex-partner. Kentucky could be significant. This ex-partner is psychotic and want to destroy you all over again. This person's fucking nuts. We have empathy. So, you're an empath. Could feel self-conscious because you feel bad about yourself. So don't feel bad about yourself. Feeling bummed. Okay. Being empowered. Okay. Empower yourself. Having a healthy state of pride and ego. Feeling empowered. Feeling confident and able to take on challenges. You often feel a strong sense of confidence and belief in your own abilities. Are you experiencing a deep sense of autonomy and control over your own life choices and decisions? Do you feel a sense of empowerment when you support and uplift others, helping them realize their own potential? And that can be part of what you're doing here in this empathic energy. It can be empowering yourself and others. Being sad and feeling bummed. When you feel gloomy or disappointed about something, are you feeling disappointed or let down about something that you were looking forward to? Do you feel like something that you hoped would happen didn't, and now you're feeling down? Are you feeling like you're not sure how to lift your mood because you're feeling so down? So something could have happened here that was like extremely painful, and you're this sweet empathic person here dealing with a psychotic ex. Okay, for some of you, or just some crazy person. Doesn't have to be an ex, but that did come out. You're a leader. People look up to you. Could be dealing with some fear because of something that's like a pivotal change in your life is going on. A change is coming and things are going to get different. They're going to get better. The most difficult part is over. We got disruption. Okay, so cleansing this fear. Someone came in trying to disrupt and destroy your life in some way with this explosive event that occurred that came out of nowhere because they want control. We have rejection. So you're rejecting this person from being in your energy. We've got ballet shoes with Sagittarius energy, having stamina and endurance. Effort is required. Laser focused, honing a skill. Tread lightly. You could be an expert in your field. You could be a leader in what you do. Tread lightly, though. We've got a balancing act that's going on because someone is in this nasty, explosive, short-fused energy. Someone could have exploded and done something very reckless towards you here. It could have been someone that you were in a commitment or a union with, okay? And they're very controlling. You release this person from your energy so that you could take back your power. We have financial constraints. So someone could have been very deceptive in something that they did here with these lies to put a financial constraint on you. could have affected your job, your money, okay? We have clarity. So they mean what they say. Expressing your needs, something is simple and you're transparent. Gaining clarity over someone who's trying to create some kind of tense power struggle that was forced, okay? Some kind of clarity about this situation is going to come forward about these lies. We have heartbroken. So you were heartbroken over what this person did when they stabbed you in the back. It was a shocking attack that occurred. You were deeply hurt, sad, grieving and mourning, feeling lost. After this happened, you could have separated and broken up with this crazy psychotic ex here. We have isolation. So you could be isolating yourself in solitude. Discover your true self and connect deeper. Loneliness, solitude, and alienation. Someone could have even been trying to isolate you. Very deceitful with these deceptive lies that are going on here. And we have empathy again. So you're definitely an empath here. Empath has come out twice. Dealing with an imposter here. And they could have even been acting like, I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. But this person was an imposter that you were dealing with. We've got, you're coming out as a star seed here, divine feminine, divine masculine. You could be dealing with a mature woman, okay, that could have been trying to come after you in some way and do something here. They stabbed you in the back. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change, okay. Dealing with someone who's stubborn as a mule. They're set in their ways. You had to walk away from this person to get to call your power back to you. They need to grow the fuck up with this childish behavior. Somebody could be out here partying their asses off. Okay. Well, your ancestors have rolled up. You're never alone. And even though you may be feeling like you're in a state of isolation right now, your guides are with you. Someone got aggressive. Okay. And it could have absolutely blown your mind. Okay. This person has anger issues. You feel like you want to attack someone or want to argue with them. Have you noticed an increase in impulsive or reckless behaviors that may cause harm to yourself or others? So someone could have gotten angry with a psychotic energy here that stabbed you in the back. All kinds of freaking lies going on. They're very controlling. Clarity is coming out. This situation was extremely difficult to deal with. Okay. You're disgusted with this person. Are you feeling a sense of superiority or entitlement that fuels your aggressive tendencies? So this person here could have an unjustified sense of self-entitlement, okay? Very narcissistic. Do you feel a lack of empathy or disregard for the well-being and feelings of others when you are in an aggressive state? So this person, they're definitely not an empath like you are, divine feminine, divine masculine, and you know, you're aware of how someone would feel if something was unfolding. This person doesn't care. It looks like this person just literally went on the attack just for almost like shits and giggles, like they enjoy this, okay, is what I'm hearing. Feeling astonished or flabbergasted by someone or something. This person blew your mind. Did you encounter something that completely shattered your existing beliefs or understanding in someone? You're in total disbelief because of what you've learned or experienced about someone that was very aggressive towards you. It bummed you out, made you sad. This person didn't want you to be empowered. They wanted you full of guilt and shame. They wanted you heartbroken. Well, you broke up with this person, and this pain is going to stop the pain. You could fear this person because of how aggressive they've been towards you, okay? We've got a headache with Virgo energy. Could have affected your health. Some kind of very unpleasant crisis happened. This person is the problem. They're the root cause of the pain. This person is annoying. They're totally the problem. You need self-care. There was an emergency that occurred here, okay? And someone was very excited about doing something to you here to affect your life and your path. We've got karma. So a toxic story, this karmic, a toxic karmic that you've been dealing with. There's new opportunities that are going to be coming in, okay? This karma's got to hit. You've got to balance this karma out with this karmic in your life. We have adjacent possibilities, okay? With financial constraints and adjacent possibilities. New doors are going to be opening. People are going to start seeing through all the deception. We have tempted. So someone was definitely tempted. There's secrets that are clarity. We're going to get some clarity on some secrets here. Someone was definitely tempted to do something. We have a coffin. So there's an ending to something. Major ending here. Liberating yourself so that you can transition from this ending that is inevitable, so that you can grow and have new beginnings that are coming in. It is completely over with this past person here, and we have envy again. So there's a lot of deception, there's a lot of lying, there's a lot of envy, there's secrets. Someone could have been tempted and they were cheating because it was hard for them to resist others. Mostly about the passion and their desire with something. They're psychotic. Turn green eyes into a force for self-improvement and inspiration. Jealousy, covetousness. Okay. And this person could have tried to isolate you, turning others against you with all of this deceit and deception. We've got brag. So they're bragging about what they're doing here. I can't wait to tell you the amazing thing that happened to me. So they're bragging about what they've done to you here. They're excited about this shit. What the fuck is going on? Okay. God, people. We've got actual money with Jezebel here. So we got a little slutty Jezebel here out here running around. Okay. Actual money is involved. This mature woman. Could be this Jezebel energy here. Okay, divine feminine, divine masculine. You just flipped us how it resonates. Okay, there's no gender in tarot, but we've got money, like affecting your finances, affecting your work, affecting, because work is on the bottom of the deck over here, affecting your job. Okay. We have April, so something could be significant about April. September and April. We have mice. Discord among friends or family. Someone's extremely stubborn or unwilling to change, making very difficult situations in your life. Okay. But things are going to start changing soon with some kind of court situation that's going on with a narcissist. An agreement and some kind of a court situation. This narcissist will be publicly humiliated, or this narcissist could be trying to publicly humiliate you in a court situation. Okay. God is protecting you and your ancestors have rolled up. This person is very immature with this childish behavior, this narcissist here. Some kind of an agreement will be going on here in the courts. Someone is intelligent, okay? It can be very intelligent, divine feminine, divine masculine. This narcissist could even be intelligent with how they're strategically moving here. They undermined you, or they tried to undermine you. Feeling disgusted. A feeling that someone or something has been working against you, trying to undermine you, and trying to shame you. You could be very intelligent. You're being seen as a leader, okay? And possibly what you do for work. Profession, college, and workplace is on this work card here. Okay, you're a professional at your job. Could be going to college, could work in a college. Something definitely is going on in the workplace with a soulmate here. Did you find yourself doubting your capabilities due to the influence of others? So someone could be trying to make you doubt yourself and feel bad about yourself. Do you often feel like your achievements or contributions are overlooked or minimized? Do you often feel like you need to defend your thoughts, feelings, or actions to others? Okay. They have anger and isolation. It's wild how these cards are repeating in so many different decks here. Just trying to stop the pain. To be very angry with this person and what they've done to you here. They're trying to isolate you. You could be isolating yourself just to stay away from all these people. We've got handcuffs, short term. So there could have even... On this short-term card, it says quick fling, endings, and time. And with this tempted up here, someone could have had like quick flings with people where they were cheating. But there's definitely endings that are going on here so that you can get away from this person. But short-term, or a short time in possibly in jail, okay, Virgo energy. They just want control. They wanted you defenseless, and they targeted you, preying on you. They wanted you held back. That you need to break free from someone who was applying force, trying to make you feel powerless and suppress you. Wanted you incapacitated. They wanted you to submit to them so that they could have the power and control over you. It's fucking disgusting energy. Oh, God. They're extremely controlling. Like, control has come out so many times. This person absolutely broke your heart. With promises. So, hard to believe it's real. What this person did. There's some kind of a contract here that's going on with someone that you are dealing with. We've got sunglasses. Okay. Watching, looking, stalking, spying, gaslighting you. Completely heartbroken by this person who stabbed you in the back with this ultimate betrayal here. So deceitful. Healing begins with acceptance and forgiveness. Overcoming this deception and this backstabbing that occurred with this very painful betrayal here from someone from your past. Okay, and this person's an imposter. I still haven't gotten over what occurred in the past. And this person's out here bragging about what they're doing to you, wanting you mentally and emotionally unstable, affecting your money. They're proud of themselves. They're proud of what they've done. This person's got an entity attached to them, okay? They do, for sure. We have a broken ring. Okay, so parting of the ways in either romance or business or both. Okay, could have to walk away from a crazy karmic here, and it could be romantic or platonic. Something urgent happened and needing to be rescued from a crazy psychotic narcissist that was aggressive, trying to affect your finances. We've got the heart chakra blocked here. They're jealous and cold-hearted, selfish, unempathetic, have a victim mindset, and are codependent. And they've been trying to affect your finances with this actual money here, with this Jezebel. We've got Tahoe in here. out here in these Karmicville streets, hoeing around, cheating, having quick flings, extremely controlling. Cleanse this person from your energy. Yeah, you trusted this person at one point and they tried to undermine you. Okay, you're just mind blown at how crazy this person is. Feeling paranoid, having fear. When you feel afraid or don't trust others and that feeling is or isn't based on actual danger, it could be. You could be paranoid because this person is literally dangerous because they're coming out as very aggressive. Okay? Are you feeling like someone is out to get you or harm you in some way? Do you feel like people are watching you or talking about you behind your back? Are you constantly checking or searching for evidence that confirms your suspicions? Okay. We have determination and abundance. So determined to restore your abundance here. This person could have even affected your job, trying to affect your finances. We've got yarn, Sagittarius energy. There's all kinds of hassles and problems going on. It's complicated. It's a big mess that has to be worked out. There's made up stories, many working components. Someone is out of control. They're mischievous, focusing on your future gains, trying to work it out. Okay. Someone definitely could have gotten arrested in this energy. Okay. We've got gossip. So they're gossiping, they're slandering with the grapevine here. Out here bragging and talking shit because they want to control the narrative and the situation. We've got the shadow. So someone's needing to focus on some shadow work here. This person's very unhealed and destructive in their energy. We have a transition. We all have to do our shadow work. Having a transition, looking for a change, relationship status shifts, traveling, moving, okay, changing locations. You're leveling up here. Doing the shadow work, healing this broken heart, seeing through all this deception, getting this entity out of your energy that was definitely making you mentally and emotionally unstable. We've got the Grim Reaper. Okay. The relationship is over. There's no second chances. It's time for you to grow and transform your life. Okay. Depression. You could have been dealing with some depression, having to deal with this person. This too shall pass. Every storm brings a rainbow. Feeling hopeless and having despair and being very sad. Obligation. You're a nuisance and I feel obligated to associate with you. This imposter here that's bragging and talking shit. They're a nuisance and you don't want anything to do with them. We've got legal and family. So there's definitely a court situation going on here. Could have had to retain an attorney. Families involved. Someone's family could even come to court to help support them. You could have had a family with this person. There could be children involved. Okay. We've got the moon with changes in your life. So there's some major changes that are going on here. And anything that was being hidden, there's clarity. It's going to start coming out. Seek out information that will help you. Okay. To create powerful changes in your life. And as you parted ways with someone that was either romantic or business or both here, this person broke your heart and stabbed you in the back. Like, it is done. And maybe this was like the straw that broke the camel's back. That like once this happened, like that was it. Like there's no going back to this person. It is done. We have grandparents, Nevada. Okay, with this family energy here. An aunt, Michigan. We have a father, Ohio, so family members here. And we have stirring the pot, causing trouble. They sold their soul to the devil. So someone, this karmic's family here could be stirring the pot and getting their family involved, even starting shit. Just keep your distance from this person, okay? They're very arrogant. You don't want anything to do with this person. You're very offended by this person, okay? You feel insulted, feeling hurt and upset and insulted by something that someone said or did. Do you find yourself dwelling on the perceived offense, replaying the situation in your mind? Are you experiencing a sense of injustice or feeling that your values, beliefs, or boundaries have been violated, and you're very offended by what this person has done to you, trying to undermine you? They were working against you to destroy you, trying to affect you, your employment, your finances, your life, because they're envious, okay? They're so arrogant. When you feel excessive pride in yourself, especially when paired with contempt or disrespect for others, do you often believe that your opinions, ideas, or abilities are superior to others? Do you feel a sense of entitlement or an expectation that others should defer to your opinions or desires? Well, it's because they want all this control. Have you noticed a pattern of talking over or interrupting others in conversations without giving them a chance to express themselves fully? So you're just very offended by someone here. We've got furious with rage. Someone has definitely got anger problems. Feeling intense anger, actively raging or violent. Have you noticed a change in your breathing pattern or an increase in heart rate? Is it hard to think clearly or make rational decisions when you are consumed by anger? Have you received feedback from others suggesting that your behavior or demeanor reflects extreme anger or fury? Okay, so someone could even be telling this raged out karmic energy here that they're out of control and they need to stop, but it doesn't seem like they give a shit. You're so disappointed in what's going on here. You're so sad. A bad feeling you have when your expectations or hopes have not been met. Are you feeling let down about something that you were hoping would happen? Do you feel like you had expectations about something that weren't met and now you're feeling sad about it? Are you feeling like you're not in the mood to do things that you normally enjoy because you've been let down? And this person, like, they could have put you into a state of depression here. We've got sadness, and then happiness came out in reverse. So this person was just trying to affect you in so many different ways. They wanted you to be in a state of fear, so they had power and control over you. We've got the bonfire. Sagittarius energy. Something intense happened. This person could be out in the community talking, sharing their ideas about something, trying to get things going. They're really enthusiastic about some kind of intense, heated, angry situation that developed here. Someone's having orgasms. Someone thinks they're fierce. Jesus. Trying to ignite someone to possibly get a reaction out of them. Okay. Trying to get someone escalated so they could have them put in handcuffs. We've got sword and scales with Libra energy. The truth is going to come out in the justice system. Somebody's by the book. Someone could be trying to appeal something in the courts, trying to make amends or balance something out. Divine feminine, divine masculine, you have integrity, okay? Trying to cut to the chase. Something's fair and square. Someone wants them to hear them out regarding a legal matter here. Due process. Someone could even be getting served here, okay? We have obstacles with an ice queen. An ice queen. Mother figure. Trust your discernment. This is someone that you walked away from. They were trying to create blocks and delays and obstacles in your pathway. Not wanting you to be able to move forward. Gossiping, slandering, lying. Trying to control the narrative. With all this false information here. Straight up fucking lying. With the light, with the sun. Okay, with the shadow. The lies were being hidden. The light is here now to find out the truth with the clarity. Okay. We have memories. Still living in the past, cherishing time together, having flashbacks, replaying shit that happened with an ex or exes. Okay. Being stuck in the past, in your mind. Gotta heal your heart and let it go. We've got healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addictions. Okay. This Grim Reaper here, the relationship is over. So don't allow it to control your mind. Okay. Of course, you've got to think about it. You've got to process the energies, but don't stay so fixated upon it so that you can heal, do your shadow work so that it can help you heal this broken heart. Okay. I know that you're very sad, you're angry, you are in pain, in fear, and someone was totally determined to destroy your abundance and your finances here. Just stirring the pot, causing fucking trouble, getting family members involved to even try and do something here. Well, we've got regret. The past cannot be changed, but the future is still in your hands. You cannot live in the past. You've got to focus on the present moment, because if you're still living in the past, you're just going to keep manifesting more of that drama and trauma to come in, because that's what you're creating for your future. What your mind is being focused on is what you're going to manifest. So be in the present moment. Do everything that you can to try to heal the pain that's in your heart so that you can manifest a beautiful new future to come in for you. Okay. Having sorrow, being full of remorse and regret for getting mixed up with this crazy freaking karmic here. And then we've got career. So definitely someone could regret what they did to your career, because with work on the bottom of the deck over here with the soulmate underneath it, like someone definitely has affected someone's career here. I keep channeling this energy. I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. And this person could have come into someone's job and like they were obligated to deal with them and just saying, you're a nuisance, I feel obligated to associate with you, you're at my job, what the fuck are you doing here? You know, like you need to leave. And then boom, we've got imprisonment and endings. So someone went to jail here. Permanent endings could have happened in someone's job here. Family members could even be helping with legal situations, legal fines, court costs, attorney fees, whatever's going on here, okay? Someone could have lost their job and be having a hard time right now. And whatever this karmic did, there's some kind of victory in some endeavor. So I guess it was a victory for them to put someone in jail and to create this permanent ending in their life. Wow, what a piece of shit, man. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, okay? And some kind of victory. Once this person came in and did something here, they feel good about this. They were excited about this. They were very passionate about this. Something got heated and it was intense. And a community of people could have seen something here. They were determined to isolate you. You just want this pain to stop. Someone's reporting back to someone. They all voted on it for something here. And reporting back to someone even with the jail or card here. That could even be like probation or an attorney. Okay. Could be family members reporting back to someone. Could be reporting back to anyone. We've got harassment. This person's very materialistic. They were harassing you. Abuse. A bully with abuse. So there was an abusive bully that was harassing you and then reporting back to someone, stirring the pot, causing trouble. Could be talking to their father, their aunt, grandparents. They need to grow up with this childish behavior. They're fucking psychotic. They need to stop. Yeah, you were absolutely shocked that this person was amused and laughing about what they've done here. A feeling that comes over you suddenly when you are both confused and surprised. You were stunned. This person caught you off guard is what I'm hearing. And then fear set in. Are you feeling surprised or stunned by something unexpected that just happened? Do you feel like you can't believe what you just heard or saw? Are you having trouble processing what's happening or understanding what it means? And someone was fucking amused at this. They thought it was funny. Are you frequently finding things or situations to be entertaining or funny? Yeah, they were proud of themselves for what they did here. Period. Use caution with this person. You're going to be successful. Okay, something is going to go in your favor. Victory in some endeavor with success. So hopefully maybe you could be, if you lost your job here, hopefully you'll be getting a new job soon. That's going to be successful. At this time, things could go either way. We've got 50-50 with the career here. Okay. Financial and material changes. This like Five of Pentacles energy here. Okay. Being successful, but success keeps coming out. You're going to have some kind of an advancement in your career. We've got book burning with Libra energy, trying to silence and control someone. Here's control again. Censorship, having discord, suffocating someone, persecuting someone, constraining them, limiting their freedom, playing mind games, rewriting history and changing the narrative with this false narrative, this false information, lying on divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay, this person's fucking crazy. Well, creating obstacles in your career. Short term, okay, things are going to change. The hardest part is over. Getting through this karma with this karmic here. Overcoming this Five of Pentacles energy with these financial and material changes and constraints. Having to deal with these challenges, okay. You're navigating some issues, trying to find solutions to overcome these obstacles. Could be definitely dealing with flashbacks because of trauma. You could even have like some PTSD here because of what happened. And we've got acts with a breakup, a separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Okay, you want anything to do with this crazy person so you can heal your heart. We've got shame, and shame came out is the first one in the little funny little cards. Embrace your flaws. They are part of your unique story. Humiliation, disgrace, and embarrassment. Feeling ashamed for what's happened here. Embarrass someone at their career. We got sabotage. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts. And undermine came out. They deliberately did this, sabotaging someone's career on purpose. We've got bliss and chakras, trying to affect your happiness, trying to affect you being in alignment, trying to put blockages in your chakras. We've got a dagger. Fear, worries, intense situations. So there's so much fear that's coming out, okay? This intense came out too. This person just wants you defeated. They want you worried. I'm seeing like Five of Swords energy. They want you full of fear. They massive regret, spell work's going on. It's backfiring, okay? It's backfiring. Your child or your children, New York could be significant. Massive regret because of something that's happened that could have affected, you know, even your children here. We got to appreciate. So, you're appreciated, collective, you're loved. What did they do? What did they see? What did they say? Thinking through this will help you revitalize your appreciation for yourself and your accomplishments. For those you're proud of, how might you express your appreciation for them? Think of a way and try it out. How do you feel? Think about how you know that others appreciate your accomplishments and appreciate yourself. Okay, we've got bitter. Feeling a combination of hateful, hostile, cynical, or resentful. Are you feeling a sense of unfairness, believing that you have been treated poorly or wronged by others? And you appreciate people who could be helping you in this energy, okay? Have you noticed a pessimistic outlook with negativity coloring your perception of the world? Do you find it difficult to let go of negative experiences or past grievances, holding on to them with a strong emotional attachment? And that could be part, wow, with this right here, mentally and emotionally unstable with an entity attachment. So this trauma here could even have some kind of entity, you know, that's attached to this because of an emotional attachment, because of holding on to the past and not letting go to where you can move forward. You could feel bitterness towards this person. I mean, understandably so, but it's going to block your chakras. It's going to affect your happiness, okay? And if your heart chakra is blocked, you're going to block your blessings that spirit could be trying to bring in for you, okay? You've got to get out of the past energy. Forgive this crazy karmic so that you can free yourself from the prison that they have put you in, okay? Forgiveness is for self. It never, ever in a million years means that you condone the behavior of this person that's done this to you. You forgive to allow yourself to cut that energetic cord so that you can be free from the constraining energy that they are keeping you bound to them and chained to them, where they are relentless and won't let go. Okay, you got to use this axe, chop those cords, and heal your heart. Okay, we have reflection and consciousness. So going in, you know, doing that deep inner reflection, heightening your beautiful state of consciousness, ascending, going to the next level, working with the shadow and the light so that you can have a balance in your energy with both, healing this broken heart with love, and just be gentle with yourself, okay? We've got the fish hook with Aquarius energy. Feeling powerless and helpless, vulnerable, like you're trapped. Someone like baited you into something to where you just felt paralyzed, okay? They were like a con in your energy. Being tempted with this temptation energy. Tempted and temptation keeps coming out. And then on this control card, with the first one that came out, with the releasing and taking back your power so that you could have control over your life again. This person's kinky in the bedroom, okay? And they could be out cheating, you know, with Jezebel here, okay, doing crazy shit here. That they were trying to affect your resources, your abundance, your prosperity, okay? Your luck even. They don't want you having anything. They're trying to put massive endings in your life to sabotage you and your career. And there's definitely children involved. And if there's not, then you're innocent in what's happened here, okay? Someone could have even thought it was fun to come after you and create this Ice Queen thought this was fun to come after you and create these obstacles in your career or your finances. They think it's fun to have this control. They're loving gossiping and talking shit, okay? Freaking bitch. We got the Angel of Love. So, the Angel of Love is here to help heal your broken heart, all right? We have abundant, generous with love. Your emotions flow freely. Being rich and content, okay? With this beautiful, abundant love, because abundance is more than just finances. Abundant in self, abundant in your energy, abundant with your love, okay? I've got a hand of cards. Take a chance, a risk, being strategic, not showing your hand. You've got options here, but you're being strategic, okay? And you could be moving in silence right now. And when you're moving in silence, people can't destroy what you've got going on because they don't know what the hell you're doing. We've got grief, in pain. Find healing and deeper connection to the self. Overcoming this sorrow, this loss, that you've had to mourn this loss. You're uninterested. You're uninterested in emotional pain, okay? And emotional pain because this person definitely affected your abundance here, okay? But you're uninterested in this karmic energy. I prefer to keep my focus on my own life right now. We've got the bird that's flying in with news on the way. So some kind of news is coming in, and you're full of fear and worry because this is a really tense situation that's going on in the courts here. Someone is definitely out of control, okay? They're out of control. Want you mentally and emotionally unstable so their lives will hold up. And that emotional pain with mental and emotional coming out, and then this entity attached. They could even be trying to send some kind of an entity to put you into this state, okay? And Jezebel could have been trying to do this sexually, all right? Throw their weight around with intimidation and scare tactics. So, you know, this person is extremely abusive. Just sitting back and reflecting on all of this hurt and pain, okay? So that you can balance out your balancing out the anxiety and the hurt and the pain of what's going on, reflection of your consciousness, allowing yourself to go into your 5D state of being so that you can reflect. Allow your mind to wander to any topic or feeling and simply observe where it goes, okay? Think of small slices of time when you're not bothered, like when you're cooking or driving or bathing, okay? And those are times that you can just sit and reflect on your life, just pondering thoughts by thinking through the same topic but from different angles, okay? And which angle provides new insights. Being so hurt and sad, feeling sad, disappointed, or upset about something someone did or said to you. Are you feeling emotional pain, like something is hurting you? Are you feeling like you're not able to let go of the pain or discomfort that you're feeling? Are you feeling like you need some time to heal or recover from the hurt that you're experiencing? And definitely having to sit and reflect on everything that this person's done to you, because it's hard to make sense of all of this shit whenever something like this happens. Trying to figure out, like, why is this going on? We've got the spring with the new moon, the maiden. Within 1 to 3 months, something significant could occur. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini energy, okay? Only take the signs if they resonate. They may not resonate at all, and it's okay. Don't get hung up on the signs. I just like to call them out in case they do, okay? And we've got library with Capricorn energy. Learning and obtaining knowledge and information, researching something. Something is hidden. There could even be a hidden document, hidden secrets, looking beneath the surface, reading and writing something, some kind of information here. Someone could be going to the library. This could even be an attorney trying, need to go to the law library for something here. And then communication, so communicating about something that someone's learned, or divulging secrets to an attorney about, building a case against someone here. Texting, phone calls, something's going on online, communicating, talking to your children, communicating about what's happened with your career and these obstacles, trying to communicate to find out what's going on in this court situation. We have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Okay, so you're very disciplined, all right, and you're in control here, and you're taking your power back. Okay, and you're going to overcome these financial constraints. Adjacent possibilities are coming in. I know that your heart hurts and that you were so broken, and I'm so sorry, but I promise it's going to get better. Healing, recovering from trauma, willing to heal together, release what is no longer serving you so that you can get better, okay? And I know that you are possibly having some really bad challenges with abundance right now, but things are going to shift, okay? We have the palm tree with stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So there's going to be a shift. Just move in silence. Be strategic. Don't be scared to take risks and chances, okay? But don't show your hand, all right? Focusing on your stability and your security and your growth You have a lot of endurance, all right? We have an attachment. True growth requires letting go. Clinging, being dependent, addictions, okay? Don't try and escape, and cope with addictions. Not being dependent or codependent, being independent, okay? Don't cling to the past, okay? Goodbye. The time has come to part ways. You're uninterested. You're focusing on your life. You don't want anything to do with this crazy karmic, okay? So on the bottom of the deck, we've got an indecision here. And then here's more envy. Jesus. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. This person's full of jealousy and envy. And then disruption with the Tower card here. So this Tower hit with foundations and achievements. Think this is like Four of Wands energy, okay? That they put a tower in your foundation, your achievements, your finances, with your children, your career, with every aspect of what you are dealing with right now. We have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So we have to go forward. And you're horrified. You're horrified when all of this happened. Just disgusted. When your dislike of something is so intense that it scares you. Have you reacted strongly, like screaming, crying, or freezing in response to a situation recently? Are you experiencing any physical signs of distress, such as a racing heart, trembling, or nausea? Are you having intrusive thoughts or flashbacks about something terrifying or disturbing? So this person was like, they scared the shit out of you. A karmic femme here, who could be a rich girl. She could be wealthy, could be throwing her money around. Okay, well, your ancestors are here, and we've got work, labor, and effort with conflict. So someone definitely could have come to someone's job and created conflict here, okay? But your ancestors are helping you deal with this karmic here, okay? Just trust your intuition and follow your guidance. This person was extremely abusive. Here's rich guy, okay? So Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy, both of you wealthy, okay? And she wanted to destroy your career, Divine Masculine, okay? Abusing you, abusing your money. And then you could have had even a health concern with her violence. She could have hurt you, okay? Literally, physically. We've got a bag. Something important such as a new job or a pay raise is coming in. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. And you've been dealing with a two-faced friend, a stubborn, aggressive person. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Having a dissatisfaction with life. Pay attention to your finances, okay? New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up for you. When someone is leaving your life, okay, and you get this crazy karmic out, things are going to get better. They're out here gossiping. We've got violence and gossip, okay? This is unfamiliar territory. They're starting all over again, to where you're having to start all over again. Unfamiliar territory. Whatever this is, it's going to rule in your favor. They left you in ultimate ruin, but whatever this is, it's going to rule in your favor. Just focus on, your hard work that you're putting in. You're defensive against this person. You're having to defend yourself. A betrayal at the workplace. It's a setup. So this person set you up. We've got a legal team here. Okay. We've got the Mirror. Cancer energy. Seeing clearly. Facing issues with their ego. They're insecure. They're always putting you in a state of comparison with others. They're going to have to face their reflection in the mirror. This person is narcissistic. They're obsessed and they're vain, okay? You're self-aware. You're facing these issues. You're assessing yourself. You see clearly what's going on. You're focusing on self-improvement, self-love, self-appreciation, okay? We've got self-indulgence. Focus on self, your self-worth. It's time to heal, do your shadow work, and self-appreciation. With death and a ghost, someone could literally pass away, but I'm seeing this as ghosting someone and putting a major ending to this energy, okay? And it's going to comfort you when you surrender. You're going to feel comforted when you surrender and start loving yourself. And it's going to increase the strength that you have in yourself, okay? You're going to empower yourself, inner and outer strength and love, okay? This person was gaslighting you. They were yelling, okay? I am mad at you. I am unhappy, and I want you to feel as badly as I do. I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experiences. You cannot trust this person. They're distrustful. Faith in oneself can rebuild trust in others. You are suspicious of this person. You can't trust them. You doubt this person. They're just all in their ego. Okay, they're all in their pride and ego. Beyond the facade of the ego lies the depth of true character, arrogance, pride, and vanity. This person's got some nasty energy. Something is being unlocked. It shows how they feel. Be ready to give your all. You're an open book, okay? Something's getting ready to be unlocked, okay? And something could be getting ready to unlock with something that's going on in the workplace here, because this karmic soulmate here was affecting it. Some of you could even have meet new colleagues at work. That's going to be a great connection here and a healthy relationship. We have a fair male, okay? So there could be a masculine here that could be even offering someone a job. May have to travel for work, some of you, but you get in the floor. Okay, sorry, I have to do something real quick. Alright, so breaking free from the jail of your past. Yes. Breaking out of this energy so that you can move forward, so that you can have good things coming in for you here, okay? Saying goodbye. It's definitely time to part ways with this crazy, psychotic, freaking karmic in your energy here. Could be a karmic femme or a karmic masculine. You just flip this how it resonates, okay? I want to clarify a little bit for the endings with this imprisonment here. Tell me about this legal situation with the tarot. Let's clarify just a little bit further. I'm going to close out. We've got a Page of Pentacles in reverse. An arrival of bad news on material things. Unexpected changes with material loss. Being lazy and a lack of focus going on with the Empress and an Emperor here. And the Four of Wands. So, and the Page of Pentacles can also represent payments of some kind. But no payments here, okay? With the Five of Pentacles and Justice. With the Four of Wands, okay? So there's definitely a nasty ending here. Possible financial or spiritual hardship. It's time to rest. Conflict within this relationship. Family trouble, arguments, a lack of support. These could even be parental figures that could have to help because of something going on in the courts here. Facing consequences for actions. The truth is coming out in legal issues. Being under judgment. Okay, the worst of the hardship is over. There's going to be a powerful change that's going to come in. Just keep persevering as you're healing and recovering and focusing on improving your situation here. Okay. Something was unfair. Something was unjust, being discriminated against with these unfavorable outcomes. Bad karma is going to be coming into this karmic here for doing this, okay? Clarify this Empress. Neglect of one's own needs, being stagnant. There's a lot of tension, insecurity, a lack of self-care. And you could be this Empress energy, okay? Birth and material influence, having material wealth and like luxury, being nurturing and creative. We've got Judgment with the 9 of Pentacles. So this Empress here could be in reverse. They're under judgment. It's time for the truth to come forward with all these lies that they've been telling. Definitely forgive this person. You're honest. They're gossiping. They hold grudges. They're spreading rumors, and they're dishonest. Okay? Being single and able to take care of yourself financially. This person could have cheated. It was a bad investment. This person was superficial. They could have put you into a lot of debt. Clarify this Emperor. A powerful figure, a leader, an authority figure, and having stability, being focused. Someone could have misused their power, dealing with a lot of chaos. Someone who's just very stubborn and controlling with you. We got the 4 of Cups. So this Emperor is very disappointed. A loss of focus. Being stagnant, being depressed, bored, disappointed. Something's going to balance out with the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. Getting communication that something's going to be balancing out in the courts here. Moving towards a place of calm. Having to travel away, moving to a new environment, overcoming this hardship, focusing on your stability, managing your time wisely, prioritizing your time, finding balance. It could have been too much to handle all at once. It was so overwhelming. Could even have been neglecting your priorities for a little bit, being unbalanced and overwhelmed and disorganized, moving away from a place of calm, having hardship. The plans have changed. There could have been back and forth going on here. Expect things to move rapidly. Something could come in really fast. Communicating about this 10 of Swords energy. It was a very painful ending. The World is popping up off the back. So it's the completion of this cycle here. There was a lot of deception. This person stabbed you in the back. They're exaggerating shit. You're exhausted. They're gossiping. They're slandering you. The universe is in your favor. You could definitely be traveling soon. It keeps coming out. There will be success. This is definitely someone from the past. The 6 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. Unable to move on from past events, being stagnant and fixated upon it, living in the past. Someone's very immature. So you've got to move towards this very painful ending with someone that you were with in the past, okay? You got to take the time to rest and to heal, okay? Someone could even be having a hard time, paying their bills with their payments here. This person was full of deceptions. They were a liar. They were a cheater. They were manipulative, very deceitful, sneaking around, being a criminal. Okay, there's a confession. Someone got caught in the act doing something. They're going to have to be held accountable for what they've done. Listening to your conscience. Being honest. We've got the 3 of Pentacles and Temperance, so balancing out something that happened with your job here. Gaining new skills or knowledge, furthering your education, learning, new things. You're a master in your craft. You're very dedicated at your job. You're skilled at what you do. Earth Angel energy here. An inner balance is being achieved. Finding peace and calm. Having self-restraint. Be aware of excessive behaviors and addictions and being impulsive. Any vices that could lead to an imbalance, okay? We've got strength, having that inner and outer strength, being calm, empowering yourself, having a lot of willpower, processing the inner strength that is needed to succeed, having love for self, being healthy and confident and empowered. This person made you feel vulnerable and weak. They could have affected your self-esteem. They put you into a horrible state of fear that was disrupting everything that was going on in your life. So be sure that you're cleansing your energy, okay? Yeah, and then with the King of Swords here and the 8 of Pentacles, someone could have definitely gotten arrested at their job. Or you could just be in this very honest, authoritarian figure, self-disciplined and structured. You're logical. Your thoughts are rational. Okay? You're objective. You're truthful. You have integrity. Someone could have been extremely manipulative and rude and totally irrational and abusing their power and authority in your life. Then Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Cups, having to walk away from your job with the Fool, starting a new beginning. Okay? You're focusing on your craft, a new career, your education, your goals. You're an expert. You're a master. You desire to leave something behind. You have the strength to travel and move forward, escaping something here so that you can have a new beginning. You're innocent. You're innocent. Start of something new is awaiting you with a beautiful new beginning that's coming in. Someone was extremely ignorant. They created a lot of chaos because they were reckless. The Moon and the Lovers. So someone was being very deceptive, creating illusions about what was going on in this relationship here. Things are not what they seem to be in this Lover's energy. Okay? An imbalance within the relationship. There's a lot of conflict and arguing. There's no harmony here. This person is an awe. But the Ace of Pentacles, and definitely affecting a lot of money here. You've got new beginnings and prosperity coming in. You're going to have new opportunities with career opportunities that is going to make a huge, powerful change in your finances. A lot of money is involved with the Ace of Pentacles. And some of you could even have new love that's coming in with the Ace of Cups. And it's a very abundant, beautiful new energy once you move on and get away from the Three of Swords, from this heartache and pain. It's a period of unhappiness. You dealt with a lot of trauma and depression, having to get through this, okay? Could have been feeling kind of negative after this breakup for a while. It was very draining emotionally. You were sad and heartbroken, but you're mending your heart, you're healing, you're recovering, you're letting go so that you can have a beautiful, powerful soul growth, and you're overcoming this sorrow, okay? The Two of Wands, a new path is going to present itself. Travel. You could definitely be traveling. Some kind of new opportunity that you desire for this change to come in. There's going to be choices and options that are available, and a new path is presenting itself for you. Okay? Anything else that we need to know here, Spirit, about what's going on? Close this out. Yeah, we got the Ten of Wands. You were spreading yourself too thin. You're just overburdened and overwhelmed with all the stress and responsibility that you've been dealing with here. Having the Seven of Wands, having to defend yourself with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're like the wounded warrior. I mean, God, honey, you've been through it, okay? But you've got to stand your ground. You're fighting for your goals. You're persevering. You had to deal with the confrontation that arose, okay? You're exhausted and just overwhelmed. Someone was so stubborn, you could have just felt like giving up, but you're not giving up. You're not going to give up. You're going to keep going. You've got so much willpower to persevere and defend yourself. Just keep standing up for yourself, okay? And don't back down. Wow, with the Star and the Seven of Cups, so you're having to heal from all of this illusion that this person was creating in your life. You could have a positive outlook and hope for the future now, okay? As you're healing from this. You had a lot of despair and feeling hopeless there for a while. But you could have even been avoiding and escaping reality for a little bit just because you were so confused. You could have felt like you were just scammed by a superficial person here, okay, that was out fulfilling their desires and fantasies. And with this temptation, again, it's the third time that temptation has come out. It's ridiculous. The Hierophant. So whatever's creating illusions in this court situation with all this false narratives, with all these lies about divine feminine, divine masculine. lying on you, okay. Got the Four of Pentacles, having difficulty letting go, saving, financial success, holding on for dear life, don't want to let go of something here. It's Queen of Cups. She's very emotionally manipulative and irrational, unfaithful, immature, spiteful, clinging and holding on for dear life to these lies and all these illusions, okay. With the Nine of Swords, the sun's coming out. Someone definitely could have been dealing with depression, but everything will go well. Just remain positive. Try and have positive thoughts coming into your mind. So that's what you're manifesting to come in. I know you could have definitely been overwhelmed by fear. You're overcoming this mental hardship so that you can heal. The end of the depression is coming. Just let it go so that you can recover and heal. Having nightmares, being full of anxiety, having a hard time sleeping. Okay. About the Chariot with the Hermit, so, and the Tower, and the Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. So someone definitely, something could have even happened in someone's vehicle, more traveling, feeling just defeated. Someone is a coward. Someone was a coward, and you know, they could have gotten law enforcement to come in and lied to law enforcement, creating lies on divine feminine, divine masculine here. Just Jezebel, Karmic. Taking advice from someone that's wise, having a consultation with someone here. Being withdrawn and isolating, having social anxiety. This person's just fucking ignorant. Well, they started this tower, and this tower is not only going to be for the collective. This karmic's dealing with this tower too, and they are going to have very harsh karma coming in for what they've done here. But something is being unlocked to where now that you've got this crazy karmic out of your energy, you're going to be able to move forward. And this chaos that has come in, it's like an absolute destructive disaster and massive force, but this is spirit bringing this tower in to get this person and everything that's involved with them out of your energy so that you can move forward to the new level of where you need to be. I know it's painful and it's not easy, but try to go with the tower, okay? These conflicts just left you absolutely feeling defeated. There were so many arguments, so much stress, so much tension and violence going on. And karma's here with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? If you're doing bad shit, you're going to get bad karma. If you're doing good shit, you're going to get dharma, okay? So positive changes are coming in. Your luck is going to change. The wheel is turning in your favor. With the Ace of Wands, you've got a start of something new with new beautiful opportunities. Something's going to inspire you. It's going to be creative energy here. With Death, with the Ten of Cups, yeah, you definitely put an ending to this relationship here. All right. Conflict and unhappiness with these relationships, problems. There were so many arguments. There was instability. But this ending had to come in. This tower had to hit so that you could have this beautiful transformation with this death and this rebirth cycle so that you could have a wonderful new beginning, okay? Don't repeat bad choices. Don't fear change. Don't become stagnant, okay? Don't resist change. Go with the flow. Allow it to come in and allow it to come forward. The Four of Swords, mentally and emotionally overwhelmed, being stressed and drained, just full of fear and anxiety and burnt out, laying something to rest. Okay, you're overcoming the stress and anxiety. You're healing. You're so strong. Trying to relax and rejuvenate yourself. All right. Anything else? Yeah. This devil energy. This person was so toxic. Cheating, addictions, violence, materialistic. Presence of temptation. With love offers, with the King of Cups. Or, I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups. So this person was definitely cheating. They couldn't, it was hard for them to resist others that were tempting them with this karmic here. Wow. Got the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So the truth's going to come out, focusing on good choices, having new beginnings and mental clarity, being successful, being focused on your vision and making good choices so that your wishes will come true, attaining happiness and success and pleasure that you're manifesting, okay? Got King of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Wands, okay? Utilizing your leadership to manifest your goals. You're very open-minded, you're resilient, you're an authority figure, you're rational, you're emotionally balanced, you're calm, you're peaceful, you're mature and wise, you're faithful, you're friendly, you're caring, you're sweet, you're so loving, okay? King of Wands is sexy. Working towards your goals will pay off. You're investing in what is going to be good for your financial gain. You're going to have rewards for the goals that you're manifesting, putting in patience and hard work so that you can obtain these goals. Okay. All right, guys. Let's roll the dice. See what zodiac. Okay. We've got Aries. You're not going to be able to see these, so I'm just going to read them out to you. Aries twice, Taurus, and Gemini twice. Okay. Good. 2 more times. We've got Aries, Leo twice. Oh, dang it. Oh, good. Virgo and Aquarius. Do it one more time. Aries, double Leo. Oh, triple Leo, actually, and Libra. Since we got 3 Leos this whole time. Gemini, triple Capricorn, and Aquarius. All right, guys. This is going to be our reading. You all just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Only take what part of the reading belongs to you. If it's not your energy, don't claim it. Don't bring it into yourself. Okay? This is not a personal reading. Okay? I have had this one specific person that keeps going off on me in my comments section saying, you need to listen to me. I left this person 2 years ago. It doesn't matter. This is not a personal reading. This is a general collective reading for everyone around the world. Okay? I have over 21,000 subscribers. Every reading is not going to be your reading. There are going to be parts of the readings that could definitely resonate with you. The whole thing, it might. Is the whole thing going to resonate most of the time? No, it's not. So take what belongs to you. Do not attack me in my comments. If I can't help what comes out in the energy, okay? I can't help what these people are doing behind the scenes. I'm responsible for myself just like we all are, okay? We're doing the work to heal this energy. I am here to expose it and tell you what's going on and to help guide you and to lead you on your journey in ways that can help you heal and to help you grow, okay? I love you so much, collective. Thank you all for being here and for spending your time with me. I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for me. I appreciate that very much, collective. Oh, and I want to bring up one of my really good friends. His name is Doug, okay? And I'm going to put this on my community board so that y'all can check his Etsy shop out, okay? Doug, whenever I lived in Ohio for 3 years, getting my Reiki certification to become a Reiki Master, working with my astrology teacher there, and unfortunately, this past Thursday, was her funeral. She just passed away, and she was in her 90s, so she was precious, and it was an absolute honor for me to be able to work with her, and to learn from her. And Doug is one of those people that I have just such an honor to be able to work with him, to learn from him, to have healing work done from him, and tarot readings. He's a master psychic. He makes beautiful jewelry. It's all handmade. And I'm going to put a link to his Etsy shop. He's got some things on there. Y'all need to check it out. I'm going to give him some love and help support his shop. So be sure that you check that out. I'll put the link in the description box, and I'll also put a link on the community board. All right. I love you guys so much, Collective. Until next time. Bye, guys.